Welcome back, Legendary Potato here, and today I want to show you guys how you can get custom Elytras in Minecraft Console Edition. That's right, you can get custom Elytras, you can change it from the default Elytra in the game. And so I'm going to show you guys how to do this, no mods, no add-ons, none of that sort of stuff. It's going to be really cool. I'm going to show you guys how you can do that in today's video. Hope you guys will enjoy it, of course. If you do, make sure you do leave a like on it, but let's get right into the video here. And so you guys are familiar with the default Elytra. It's got this grayish bluish color. When you put it on, it's kind of looks like that, and you know, looks pretty standard when you're flying around and stuff. Nothing too interesting going on there, but it is still a pretty cool item. But it seems like, you know, most people don't know that you can actually change it, and so you can actually make it look different from the default one, because a lot of people just think, oh, okay, so this is just what the Elytra looks like, but there are ways to change Elytra, make it look a little bit cooler. So let's get into exactly how you guys can do that. So basically what you need to do is you need to exit and save your world, and so that will pretty much allow you to exit the game and allow you to pick a different texture pack. So if we go into a different texture pack here, then I'll be able to show you guys is that you can actually change the Elytra. And so it's kind of a little bit strange, but you can actually get some really cool Elytras out of this. So let me show you guys another Elytra. Okay, so I've changed the texture pack. We're in the pattern texture pack, and I must say this texture pack is pretty crazy. But if we go ahead and take a look at it, Elytra, we now get this really cool blue and purple Elytra. So as you can see, it has this really cool pattern, which I actually really love about the Elytra on this texture pack, is that it has a really nice pattern, hence the pattern texture pack. But look at that. Really cool Elytra. So if we go ahead and start flying around with this thing, you'll be able to see, of course. Actually, let's get some fireworks as well, if we can try and find those. So yeah, texture packs pretty much allow you to do this. I have no idea what fireworks look like in this texture pack, so honestly, it's probably going to be a little bit difficult to do that. It might be here, miscellaneous. There we go. So yeah, as you can see, pretty crazy to look at, really cool results. So you do have to change the texture pack, and you get this. So as you can see, like, look at those are pretty crazy, and there's so many different Elytras you could choose from. This is just one of many, but this one's actually probably one of my favorites. But we can also take a look at some other ones as well. Like, look at that, just, I think it looks really nice. It's definitely a really cool Elytra color. But let's go on to another one here. So here's the next one here. If we go to this texture pack, as you can see, we have wings. So they're actually like proper wings. Like, look at that. That's pretty awesome. And so I think this is the Greek mythology one. So this is actually a really cool one to look at. So let's go ahead and get some fireworks so we can fly around and see exactly what we're looking at here. But let's go ahead and fly up. Oop, wait a minute. So there we go. As you can see, we can take a good look at them while we're flying. Actually, it's a little bit hard from this angle. Okay. We just kind of go upish, but it looks like they're actually flat versus the other Elytra wings. So these are like completely different from the rest, but also really cool at the same time. They have that kind of realism of actually being like proper wings that you can see, and so like a player could actually have like these little wing things on them, and so I think that's pretty cool to look at. But yeah, so it's like it looks like it's flat, so it's a little bit weird to see when you're flying, but of course you can see, and it does look really nice as well. So this Elytra is pretty cool. It's a cool custom Elytra that you can have. Just if you're using the Greek mythology mashup pack texture pack thing, then you'll be able to have these wings, and you are able to use these. You don't have to pay for the mashup pack or the texture pack. You can use the wings for free, but if you want to save in your world, then you're going to have to pay for it. But I don't know, I mean, that's pretty cool, at least to say the least. So cool custom Elytra there. Yeah, I really like this one as well. I must say there's actually some really cool ones. I'll show you guys some more here. So let's move on to the next one. So I'm just going to kind of pick random ones and show you guys some really cool ones that you can get in Minecraft. Okay, so now we're in the cartoon texture pack, I believe. And so this is the Elytra wings here, and it looks like a pair of leaves actually put together. So this Elytra is just pretty crazy to look at. Look at that. That's pretty neat. And so you fly and like the leaves break, and that just looks awesome. I really like that. So yeah, just like the leaves are like combined, and then they like have that really cool leaf texture. That's all. Whoa, look at the way you can fly. You can fly like facing downwards. That's pretty weird. But yeah, so I really like that. I think that's a really cool one. So you can have bright green Elytra if you really like green, which actually seems to be a popular color in this texture pack. Then you'll be able to have bright green, and I think that looks really nice. So instead of having the default gray, you know, grayish blue ones, you can have these bright green ones. You can really stand out and show off how cool you are. You got these cool green Elytras on. I think that's pretty neat, of course. Hey, look at that. I think that's just awesome. That's an awesome one there. So these are all really neat. I think this one's probably like my second favorite, third favorite maybe. But yeah, just like the color green, I think is a really cool one. So of course we'll see what else we get, so see if there's like any red ones or blue ones. But of course, as they keep adding more texture packs and mashup packs, we'll actually keep getting more custom Elytras, which is pretty cool. So that's something to look forward to, is that each texture pack we actually get a new Elytra to look at. So yeah, let's go ahead and land here, but I still think that's a really cool one, and I think the look of that's pretty nice, and when you're flying especially, that looks really neat. So let's move on to another one here. So now we're in the fantasy texture pack, and we have this really cool result of having these Elytra wings being like these weird fairy wings, it looks like. So it's all like fairy tale-ish, and so you have like a fairy wing thing going on here. So yeah, you can kind of see like this is kind of a strange one. This one's completely different from all the other ones, where you can actually see right through it. So let's go ahead and start flying. Let's get fireworks for this as well, so that we can actually see what this looks like when we're flying. But yeah, I think that's a pretty neat one as well. Maybe not my personal favorite, but I think it's still pretty cool to see, is that you can have the wings like these. I don't know, maybe somebody might be into these, might be into wings like that. And these are also really flat too, so you're not really going to see them if you're going in third person, it looks like. But if you can do it that way, you can see it. That looks pretty cool. So there we are. But yeah, so these wings are completely different from the rest of them that we've seen so far, and just look like actual proper wings. So, but like fairy wings instead of like, I don't know what other kind of wings the other ones were. But I still think they're really cool, and just like looking at them, like they're very different. Maybe not quite your style, but I still think these are pretty cool nonetheless, and probably still cooler than the default one, because the default one obviously gets boring after a while. But these stand out. They make a big difference there. So I think that's pretty neat. And this texture pack is a really nice one as well. So a lot of people seem to really like this one. It's a very popular one. So yeah, I think it's a pretty cool one. Get these Elytras here. Look at that. Very nice, very nice. So we'll move on to just a few more here, but I do want to show you guys just a bunch that I can show off. So let's move on to another one here. So here we are in the Adventure Time mashup pack one. And so these Elytra wings, I don't know what they're supposed to be, but they're bright yellow. So that definitely does show that there are yellow ones. So if you do want a yellow Elytra, let's say yellow is your favorite color, then this texture pack or mashup pack's got you covered. This one's a really cool Elytra to look at, of course, as well. Look at that. That's pretty neat there. So let's just go ahead and just fly around for a little bit. And this texture pack makes everything look really strange in this world. That's pretty weird. But yeah, bright yellow, and they have like a little bit of an orange color to them as well, which is pretty neat. So yeah, these are yellow Elytra wings, and a very strange master pack. It actually came out not too long ago. I think maybe about a year ago or so. And so really cool. I mean, obviously it does make your world look pretty weird, but if you are into the whole yellow Elytra thing, this one might be one for you. Like that's a pretty cool Elytra right there, if you ask me. Look at that. So bright yellow stands out from the rest, and like, I don't know, just more noticeable. You'll be able to see it more. I think that's kind of neat, if you ask me. Look at that bright yellow stuff. Look at that. I think that's pretty crazy, but yeah, pretty cool Elytra. I'll look at a few more here, but yellow is definitely kind of a cool color for that, and that's a big sun. Look at that. Let's move on to the next one. So now we're in the candy texture pack, and I think this one's probably the most hilarious one so far. This one's a pair of pretzels for your Elytra. Look at that. So a pretzel Elytra. I think that's pretty crazy. So let's go ahead and start flying around with this one. Look at that. That's just crazy. Everything looks like it's all chocolate and candy and stuff, and the Elytra definitely is not an exception to that. Look at that. I think that's pretty cool. So it looks like you just kind of pull it out, boom. Look at that. It's pretzels. You're flying on some, floating pretzels. I think that's pretty neat. So it's a very strange one. I don't know if anyone's probably into this texture pack or even into the whole pretzel Elytra thing, but if that's your thing, then this is probably your texture pack, of course. But hey, pretzel Elytra, I think that's a pretty cool, wacky one for pretty much a wacky texture pack. Like the texture pack that nobody really asked for, but I still think it is a pretty cool one to kind of remember. Like, oh yeah, that's a thing, and probably has its use as well. So I guess if you, I don't know, maybe if you really love pretzels, maybe you'll really love this. This is probably your thing, but I don't know, like pretzel Elytra, it's pretty cool. Not as crazy as some of the other ones though, but it's more of a brownish color. If you want like a brown Elytra, then that's probably one for you. But yeah, of course, it's strange. It's not really like supposed to be too serious. It's just kind of silly. Like, yep, you got pretzels. I think that's pretty neat. It's a pretty silly texture pack, so it definitely does fit in, of course. So let's keep looking at some of the other ones as well. So this last one's going to be the festive texture pack, and so as you can see, they are a bright white color. So instead of being kind of a gray, dullish color, they're actually this really nice whitish, light gray color. So stands out a little bit more. I kind of wasn't a big fan of the whole grayish color, but I think the white actually looks really nice. This could actually be a really good one for the default texture pack if they ever wanted to do something like that. I think this is pretty cool. Like, look at this Elytra. I think may even look better than the original one, may even suit better, but I still think it's pretty cool. It kind of looks like it's all snowy and cold like the rest of the texture pack. Like, it looks like it's all snowy and festive, and I think it's a pretty cool texture pack, but look at all that. Pretty neat. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Of course, this is how you can get custom Elytras in Minecraft Console Edition with no mods, none of those add-ons, none of that sort of stuff. This is all within the game, just switching the texture pack so you guys can get custom Elytras in your Minecraft worlds, so you can kind of change which Elytra you'd like, depending on the texture pack. And there's so many different ones to choose from. I'm sure you'll be satisfied with one of them. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of crazy ones, and I'm sure if you have a favorite color like yellow or green or blue or whatever you like, you'll probably find something that suits you. And I didn't go through all the texture packs, and there's obviously going to be more texture packs and mashup packs added in the future, so there's going to be even more Elytras that you can choose from if you do want to, of course. But these are just some Elytras that I want to show you guys. I think these are all pretty neat, and so you can change the default Elytra very simply doing things within the game. So I think that's pretty cool, of course. But hope you guys did enjoy the video, of course. If you did, make sure you do leave a like on it. It does help out the channel a lot. Lets me know you guys did like this video, of course. And, you know, if you want to see more videos like these, then make sure you do subscribe. I do videos every single day, and if you do want to see the next one, make sure you do subscribe. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.